Oh, girls just wanna have.
Welcome back to episode 13 of
Girls Gone Sports Podcast.
Girls Gone Sports.
Oh,
put the ball in the basket. Hey, Santina.
Hey, Jeanine.
How are you?
I'm good. How are ya?
Good. We got a lot of fun things to talk about. A lot of random moments have been happening.
Yeah,
in sports.
What?
Speaking of, Stephon Diggs last night at the Met Gala.
He was.
He looked really good. I think he had like a black sparkly outfit.
Yeah, I think. Oh, he did look nice. Then there was also like Ben Simmons, Odell Beckham Jr. was there. Is he still dating Kim Kardashian? Was that ever a thing?
Apparently they broke up. Twitter confirmed.
And then they were both there.
Wait, but what did Odell Beckham Jr. wear?
This like black suit. It looked like floral print.
Oh.
It looked cute.
All right.
It was nice. Kim Kardashian looked good. She liked her outfit.
She was cute. Didn't know how I felt about that gray sweater. I was like, take it off and show the look.
Like what? I didn't. Did she have the long hair?
Yeah, she did.
I feel like put it up. It's
right.
like distracting from the outfit. And then Dwayne Wade had just like this purple suit.
It's like, if you know you're going to the Met, why are you dressing like you're going to like the Grammys? Like, it needs to be elevated.
It's Dwayne Wade. Angel Reese was there.
Okay.
She looked pretty. She had like a minty color kind of dress on.
Wasn't the Venus and Serena, they were there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, they're representing us on behalf of
Literally.
Girls Gone Sports podcast.
If we were ever tennis players, we'd be Venus and Serena.
We literally would. And we're going to be at the Met next year. They're going to invite us. Anna Wintour, shout out if you hear us. Please, I promise we'll bring the looks.
What is the Met Gala? Is it just like all for fashion?
It's like a charity event for the Met, and then they actually do it right at the museum, and they like cover it with like tarp and like a red carpet, and like you go and wear like the best looks, and there's different themes every year and different chair people.
I saw one video of Ariana Grande performing. Like, I've never seen the inside of the Met Gala.
Usually, I know. I'm like, I woke up this morning at like 6 o'clock seeing her performing. I was like, what?
Also, too many stairs.
Not enough escalators.
Yeah.
Where are the ramps?
Especially for like people who are wearing heels.
Right.
I would for sure like what's her name? Tyla. Did you see hers? Was hers cardboard?
I didn't see that look.
I don't know, but I know she had to get helped like upstairs.
Me. I'd be like, let me wear the Crocs.
Yeah, like let me sit on my butt, scoot my way up.
Sit my way, crawl up the stairs. Just give me 1 second, guys.
Everyone look away, please. Put a
look away. Well, oh my God, I can't even. Well, speaking of great looks, basketball. You have to look to play.
Literally, and play to look.
Guys, we are officially in the playoffs still, but we are out of, the wild card. We're out of first round. We are now in the conference semifinals. It's down to the last, 8 teams?
Yeah, 8 teams.
We have Thunder and Mavs playing together because Thunder won over the Pelicans. I still love you, Pelicans.
Love ya.
Then we have Timberwolves playing the Nuggets because the Timberwolves beat the Suns 4-0.
Oh.
And then the Nuggets beat the Lakers 4-1. Don't
you think that's kind of crazy?
Like, you couldn't win a single game. You had 2 opportunities. You had Suns. You had 2 opportunities to win at your home court, and you couldn't.
They're just being nice.
They were just hanging out.
Literally.
They just wanted to
ride
it out.
The Lakers, every year they're in this thing.
It's like, I feel like the Lakers are just so shown in the media, and it's like for them not even to do good. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, like, do you think like LeBron James is like, what am I supposed to do now?
He's like, I guess I gotta retire.
Can I just sub in for one of the other teams?
I'm stepping this one out. And then, Santina, who's over on the Eastern Conference?
So we have the Celtics because they beat the Heat
4-1.
I know. Still better than the Timberwolves and Suns.
There we go.
Then the Cavaliers, they beat the Magic. Their game, I think, is tonight.
Woo!
Yeah, it's 7. And then we have the Pacers who beat the Bucks 4-2. And the New York Knicks who beat the 76ers.
New York! I can't help but share. I love you, New York. Jalen Brunson, you have redeemed us It's like how Lamar Jackson was supposed to save us from another Patrick Mahomes Super Bowl. Jalen Brunson is saving us as another chance for the Knicks to get there.
Jalen, he also reached out to us asking if we can go cover the game on Wednesday night.
He literally said, "Hey, we really need you folks, but unfortunately, I have things to do." And
With like the work schedule, it's
just not working out.
Too short of notice for everybody.
Right. And it's just like, when am I supposed to have dinner? When am I supposed to take a shower? Like, I just
can't.
And
like, they never got back to us who was going to cover the cost of everything.
Right. That's when the communication stopped. So
we were like, Jay, listen.
JB. Listen. Well, I'm hoping that the Pacers win because excuse me, I take my words back. I'm sorry, guys.
Cut that out,
guys. I rebuke that. I was looking at the wrong name on my paper. I want the Knicks, New York Knicks. God, if you're listening, New York Knicks to win because then they go to the conference finals. They win that, they're going to the series and the finals, and I need to go to New York City. So
are you gonna go?
I think I might. New York Knicks,
gosh,
please take us home. Jalen Brunson, if you hear me, please. Are you know,
you know it's called like the conference?
Yeah.
What if they had to play in suits? Because usually to a conference you have to dress up.
with a briefcase,
the shiny shoes,
cup of coffee,
a watch, a Rolex.
Or they did do it with like a conference table in the middle of the court. Like they did play around it. It's a conference. What do you mean? Is there any other teams that you're excited to see playing the semifinals right now?
I think just the Timberwolves and the Knicks for my brothers. Of course. Obviously, I wish the Rockets were in there.
Oh,
we'll get them next year. This year, we actually, as like a group, just decided to sit out, let everyone have a chance.
Like you guys collectively like decided to sit back on this one and let others have the opportunity.
Yeah, it's basically like circling back to the draft where we can opt out.
Right. Of the voluntary workouts.
Oh God.
Guys, everything is an option in sports.
It's a choice.
It's a choice. Well, we're super excited. Again, who's playing tonight? Celtics, Cavaliers, Thunders, and Mavericks. Tonight is a Tuesday, so we will have an update for you guys for the following week. Hopefully, when this episode comes out, the Knicks will have played already their Wednesday night game, and it will be a Friday night game. So hopefully, we are up. Say a prayer for the Knicks. Say a prayer for Jalen Brunson.
They're tomorrow, Wednesday, and then Friday. When this episode comes out, then it'll be the Timberwolves and the Nuggets game. First of all, why are the games so late?
That's how I feel because 7:00 I was happy because usually sometimes there's football 8:00 games. Why was there a game on at 9:00 at night?
Wasn't there one at 10?
No, there wasn't.
I think there was.
I would stay up. I would have to because I can't go to bed not knowing who won.
Yeah. I can't with the times. Also, side note, speaking of times, there was this TikTok going around where Nicki Minaj had a concert. She didn't come out till like midnight.
I'd be like, I would dispute the charge. I'd be like, it's the next day and I didn't get a concert technically.
You think she like accidentally took a nap?
I wonder, maybe there's production issues.
At that point, just play the music and just dance on the stage. That's all people want.
Dance the night away.
Aw, football.
I do. Bring back. I can't wait for football. I thought you were bringing that up, actually.
I can't keep the
We're just so excited to talk about it. There's so many sports. Last night.
Jeanine, what a nail-biting games. I feel like the Knicks purposely do this. Where, like, they think, like, they're going to lose.
Yep.
And then, bam, they're like, okay, I guess we'll try.
It's kind of like the Bills. I mean, it's just, they love to take it right to the very end. And then it's like, oh, my God, we won. It's like you won with 1 point away. Come on.
Isaiah Hardenstein, half-court shot with 2.5 seconds before halftime. That's insane.
You know, each game I get mad with him and I get happy. Like, it was 2.5 seconds before halftime. And, he probably just threw like a Hail Mary, like a whatever. I'm just going to see what happens. The dude gets it in, earning 3 points for the Knicks right before they go to halftime, bringing the score to 53-49. Which, I mean, any points is better to close in. But, like, I remember the whole stadium jumped up. It's like that half-court shot.
I always get chills.
It's shout out, chills. Right?
You, remember you made, like, a half-court shot in my driveway? It's basically the same thing.
That's the
and
same
then you
exact
yelled,
thing.
Kobe!
And then I missed it.
Nobody has record of it.
Where's the GoPro proof?
You made it though.
I did 10 times. Knicks hire me. And then also Hardenstein, he matched his total for 3-pointers from the regular season. So the same amount. So he's doing pretty good. It's showing kind of like that. I don't care if it's regular season. I don't care if it's playoffs. I'm really going to put my all and really try to win for this team. So shout out to you.
Yes. And then
Good job.
DiVincenzo,
Woo!
he did really good.
He was a star for me for this game. Santina, do you feel the same way?
Yeah, because like, with 42 seconds left, no one around this guy. It's
no
like,
one.
where was everybody? That's
Everyone's,
what I never understand.
Everyone's eyes literally are all on Brunson. It's like they know because he is carrying this team right now with all these points, 40 plus points in every single game right now. And it's like all eyes are on him. So it's like all that defense wants to do is look at him. And you look over at Hardenstein and you see that like no one's around him.
No.
Oh, sorry, DiVincenzo. And no one's around him.
Bam, bam. 3 points to tie the game.
3 points. It's like, thank you so much. It kind of reminds me of like James Cook with the Bills. It's like he had become so like infamous of like getting the yardage that like all the defense was looking at him. It's like this. Everyone's looking at Jalen Brunson because they know that he's going to bring it. He's like the king of New York right now.
Yeah. Like, what do you think's going through their head? They're probably shooting and they're like, oh my God, please let me make it.
They're like, another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you.
Isn't DiVincenzo having a kid?
Is he?
I don't know. I thought he was.
I like his Dante DiVincenzo. That's
My
a
mom
pretty strong name.
loves DiVincenzo.
He's a cutie.
She loves him.
Again, we will have you on the podcast anytime.
Oh, no, but remember, he also, when Jalen Brunson asked us, remember?
You're right. He was our
It was
second
like a
choice.
group chat.
And like, yeah, and then I think like Hardenstein got added in there. And then,
Someone left. It might have been you or I because we just got overwhelmed.
Yeah, the boys were just in there all the time sending pictures, asking, hey, when can we come on Girls Count Sports podcast?
Then they asked for my Cash App. I'm like, whoa, way too far.
They asked me to send them $20 and they promised it would make it into $2,000. And that's how I knew it wasn't.
Yeah,
wasn't
and then I tried to send them like my DoorDash order and like that's when they all left the chat.
That's when they were like, too many burgers. I was like, not enough. Not enough for me.
Enough burgers.
But yeah, so back to Jalen Brunson. He has become the 4th player to score 40 or more points in 4 consecutive postseason games because we're in the playoffs. This is the first since Michael Jordan in the 1993 NBA Finals. Michael Jordan is like, you think of basketball, you think of Kobe, you think of Michael Jackson. The sneakers, he is just infamous. So it's crazy to me to think about right now in 2020. Oh, wait, did I say Michael Jackson?
I wasn't going to try to call you that. You went like this. Kobe, Michael Jackson.
Guys, it just shows that we're live. We're live. Michael Jordan, not Michael Jackson Thriller. We love you, Michael
Prince.
Jordan. Shows that Mick Jagger. But yeah, Michael Jordan. He is doing his thing. He is a testimony to great basketball, and Jalen Brunson is following in his footsteps. So, Jalen Brunson, keep doing your thing. 40 more points. You are carrying this team.
Yes. And then the final score, 121 Knicks, 117 Pacers.
117 to 121's 4 points.
I
So
know.
really, it all probably just came down either to two baskets, a 3-pointer, a foul point. It should really just shows how both of these teams are determined to get it, and they both want the win.
From the game we talked about last week, I think they redeemed themselves.
I think so too. Yeah,
Michael
for sure.
Jackson would say the same. He was also in the DM chat.
He was wanting to know when he could come on the podcast. No, it was like cat and mouse, back and forth. Which I mean, sometimes it's fun, like seeing like the evenness. You kind of know that your team has like a chance, but also it's like, oh my God, it's like whoever makes the next point, that could be it. So
I know. And I know you're all about the Knicks. I'm very happy they won. But Toppin from the Pacers had an in between the legs dunk.
we had to shout that out because
I
that's
mean-
pretty cool. Like no one was around him.
Again, where is
Where are the players?
I mean, I could probably do the same kind of thing if I
Right.
stretched. Like, he probably stretched before.
could do that with my eyes closed. Not impressed.
Yeah, no.
But to compare stats for this game, right? Because it all really just kind of comes down to who is carrying each game, right? Jalen Brunson, right now, he's at the top. This game, he had 43 and a half minutes playing on the field. Or the stage, the court. He made a total of 43 points. 43 points And his offensive rebounds was 1. Yep. He had 5 defensive rebounds for a total of 6. I mean, Santina, before we continue, offensive rebound. What is defensive rebound? What is a rebound?
Okay.
Let's share for the folks at home who are wondering what these statistics could mean.
A little definition here. A rebound can be grabbed by either an offensive player or a defensive player.
Okay.
Rebounds are divided into 2 main categories. Offensive rebounds, in which the ball is recovered by the offensive side and does not change possession, and a defensive rebound in which the defending team gains possession.
Ooh, okay. So an offensive rebound is like, let's say Hardenstein tries to shoot and it doesn't get it. Jalen Brunson could get it back as the offensive rebound.
Yep.
Now, let's say Jalen Brunson tries to shoot it. He doesn't get it. Someone from the Pacers grabs it and runs to the other side. That's a defensive rebound.
Yes.
So now you guys know the difference for what these different numbers mean.
Yeah, you know, like when they do like the free throw and you're always hearing like people yell like box out.
Yeah.
So obviously both teams want to box out because if the person shooting the free throw, if they make it after like the 2 shots, say that's what it is, then if they make it, then the game kind of like restarts. Then the opposite team takes the ball out and then they bring it back in. But if they miss it, I'm pretty sure each team could grab the rebound and that you can either get an offensive or a defensive in that same.
Hey.
Yeah, right.
So it kind of gives everyone a chance.
If I'm wrong, don't yell at me.
Guys, we're just 2 girls who know something ish about sports.
But then back to the the stats. Dante DiVincenzo had 43.7 minutes.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, 25 points, 0 offensive rebounds, but then he had 3 defensive rebounds.
So he came back.
Yeah.
I mean, so Jalen Brunson, obviously, he's the top of the team right now. But then, I mean, Dante DiVincenzo, he did awesome during this game. He got 25 points.
Yeah.
25 points, which is pretty
I'm
good.
lucky if I can make one.
Literally. I'm right under the basket.
I'm lucky if I can get one just given to me.
No, please, everyone, leave me alone, leave me alone. And then Josh Hart, who redeemed himself after he had missed that 1 point foul shot that would have got the Knicks that win closer. He also had 24 points, 4 offensive rebounds. But get this, guys, 9 defensive rebounds. He was able to take the ball 9 times away from the other team. That's crazy.
Grand
to me.
total, 13 rebounds.
Josh Hart, you redeemed yourself. Thank you so much. Shout out to you guys. You played awesome with this game.
If I were to play basketball, I would for sure wear like a sweatband around like my wrists and my head.
So what is the wrist sweatband for? So it doesn't leak onto the ball?
Like, yeah, like on your hands. So your hands aren't sweaty. You got it for ankles?
I was just going to say ankles, toes, ears. I kind of like when they wear like the long sleeves. I don't know. I like when they have the accessories. Like how sometimes football players will have like the armbands. It's like accessorize it up.
Yeah, I like them.
Me
so
too.
moving on. Great job, Knicks.
Woo!
Good luck.
Love you, New York.
Now, the drama, the theatrics between the Timberwolves and the Nuggets.
My gosh. Well, the Timberwolves last night played the Nuggets. Timberwolves won, which they've been showing great excellence. They are now 2-0. Nuggets have not won a game.
Shout out, Michael.
Santina's brother, we know you love the Nuggets. Or the Timberwolves. Sorry, I keep messing up. So, Timberwolves, 28-20. Okay? First quarter. 33-15. These are all the points that they got.
Still very slow.
Right. These is like half. These are the points that they're getting per quarter. 21-25. Then 24-20 for a total of 106 versus 80. So, I mean, the Nuggets were like, quick math here, 24?
Yeah.
No, wait. Yeah. Oh, no. 26? 26 point difference. That means they miss like at least 10 or more. Like, it was a lot of points missed, a lot of opportunities.
Come on, guys.
I mean, the impressive thing about the Timberwolves, I'm going to give it to them because the absence of one of their best defenders, and he's 7'1", Rudy Gobert.
He's short.
I mean, could you get in taller? He was back home in Minneapolis for the birth of his son. So they were missing that key defender, but they still were able to pull through, which shows that their determination, again, they want to win it all. They're ready for this semifinals.
Yep. So good job, Timberwolves. Now, Mr. Michael Malone, if we could
Guys.
just have a little chat.
the theatrics, the drama. Please go to YouTube and search up Michael Malone,
Coach of
ref
the
yell.
Nuggets. Yep, that is just real. Okay, well, to sum up what happened,
Right.
So Michael Malone comes in like onto the court and screams in the face of the ref.
I
To
can't
a point
even.
like where like the players had to stand between them after like a no call on Karl Anthony Towns. #cat. But I'm just like,
Wait, I just put that together. Not K-A-T, a cat.
so like I guess he like shoulder bumped the chest of Jamal Murray from the Nuggets, and Edwards making contact with KCP. You know,
Right. Though it's like all those things were boiling up to the point where he felt like he felt like he had to go into the middle of the court, go in the face of a ref, which I feel like is one of the most disrespectful
solo.
things you could do. He was waiting for his moment. I feel like it's one of the most disrespectful things you could do is go up to a ref and yell in their it's like obviously they're not going to play to your favor every single time. And then like you said, like there was different like teammates trying to block him, like it's a little middle school fight.
isn't that like in the rule book
Embarrassing.
like a threat? And he didn't even get kicked out.
He didn't even get a technical foul for that.
Because didn't when Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, and Travis Kelce, remember when they were all yelling on the side?
Yes.
Were they yelling at each other and they still got fined?
It's like the heat of the moment, and it's just like
that's what I don't understand. Because like first of all, delay of game,
Right.
that should have been automatic 10 points for the Timberwolves because your coach is delayed.
I think it was maybe it was a delay or a timeout or something, but it's just like still not acceptable.
He probably sees like the Nuggets as like his actual kids.
Yes.
He's like, well, now I got to go defend them.
He probably does feel like that because he's like, well, you're not going to call that. You're not going to call this. You're not going to call that. I mean, I feel the same way about the Bills sometimes when they rip Josh Allen's jersey. But you don't see me. I mean, I would. You don't see me going to the field yelling at them. I just feel like that's so unprofessional and just like not cute to do that. It's
Yeah.
like you are a head coach. You need to set an example.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm yelling at him right now in the principal's office.
Michael Malone, sit down.
We're calling your parents.
I would have been so embarrassed if I was the other coach. I'm just like, just kick him out.
Literally.
And was it towards the end of the game?
I think it, I don't remember. It may have been quarter 2, but wherever it was, not okay. Can we get a wah, wah, wah? It's just like, bro, give it up.
I'm like, Michael Malone, please.
Do you think people were laughing at him?
I was when I saw the video.
It's so embarrassing, like for you to be spitting in the face of a ref.
I like obviously like I like football and basketball, but I do favor basketball more because I feel like it's more like an intense like adrenaline rushing game because like it's like just constant back and forth. Again, I could never physically keep up.
Well, we did. We retired from it.
Oh, that's right. I had to retire. I forgot about that.
We were getting our NBA pension, guys. We just do this as a side gig.
A side. So you know how like in football for that voluntary training camp, we asked if they had like group chats.
Yeah.
Do you think like the NBA does?
Do you think that after last night, they were like, "Oh my god, did you guys see what the heck happened last night?" And like making memes about it.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy how nice their locker rooms are?
So I went into the Bills locker room before. They're so nice. I saw they have like Axe shower gel, complimentary,
Yeah, Head and Shoulders in there.
like for dandruff.
Didn't that one guy from the Steelers with like the really curly hair? Wasn't he like a sponsor?
Palomalu?
Yeah.
We love you. We'll never get a defensive like line like that, like we did back in the 2000s for the Steelers. Palomalu, we love you. We love your hair.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, green apple Head and Shoulders. Anybody?
Can I borrow it?
Yeah, but the coach, I feel like the Timberwolves coach when Malone ran out, he was like, I'm just gonna sit this one out.
I'm just gonna keep quiet.
I like how like all the Timberwolves players like they just didn't go after him.
They're just like, whatevs. Let him be. Let him yell. But now that the Timberwolves are back or now that they're in the semifinals, I kind of hope that they pull through. I think they will. Between Thunder and Mavericks, Thunder won undefeated against the Pelicans. Mavs were 4-2. So
What if it's the opposite now?
this is where it kind of comes down to it. It's like you could go undefeated and then, you go to a slightly better team.
I like about the semifinals, you get 4 chances.
Yes, you You get seven chances. You have to win 4 to move on.
I like how you get like more than one chance.
Right. And I feel like the Celtics might take it home. Everyone is really rooting for. I feel like I'm seeing a lot of like Celtic like noise, if that makes sense.
I feel like the Celtics are everywhere.
They are. They're just. I mean, the logo. I'm like, what is that?
Who's that little man on?
Oh, who's that little guy?
What's your name? Sport.
Like Gatsby. Sport. Old Sport.
What do you think his name would be? Like, Rick?
John. Garrett. I don't know. So I'm thinking it's going to be between the Celtics and the Knicks, and then I'm going to give it to maybe Thunder and Timberwolves, and then we're going to have to see what happens the next couple of games. Mm-hmm. It's going to be good stuff. We're going to always keep you guys updated. And speaking of updates, if you want to follow us along, looking for any kind of updates, looking for any kind of good pictures, please follow us on Girls Gone Sports Pod on Instagram. You can find us anywhere that you stream podcasts: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, podcasts. Please look us up on Google, Girls Gone Sports Podcast. You will find us. You will also find our Facebook page. Stay active and make sure you give us a follow.
Guys, on Instagram, we're almost to 100, and we said we do a giveaway, so come on.
So guys,
please.
stop being shy and follow us.
I know you're looking.
I know you're stalking our page.
Don't make me get Michael Malone on you.
Don't make me get Michael Jackson from the group chat.
Michael Jackson suddenly removed himself from the group chat. I don't know why. The way you played it in there. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jackson.
Guys, it just shows that we have a good time here on Girls Gone Sports Podcast.
So
but we're super excited. Hopefully these games are going to be good, and we'll keep you guys updated as always. So until next time, next Friday, we have been Girls Gone Sports Podcast.
Girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have